What's up, Paul? Huh? You what? You can only do this because you get the government behind you. You like get crazy. You.
Many of us fans are very, very confused with what BJ Penn has been posting for a while, but specifically recently, he has been off his rocker, accusing his own mother of being a clone and working with the government to take their wealth, okay? There's a lot going on here. I'm not really sure how to present this type of info, so let's just play the video and then we'll go from there.
This lady right here, look at her ass and legs. She's acting like my 79-year-old mother, but she's not my 79-year-old mother. And it's interesting when you Google Lorraine Abele, our house pops up because this lady acts like Lorraine Inouye. So you Google Lorraine Abele, and this house pops up, and then you look, and then my mom's name starts popping up. She's trying to steal everything, and this is not my mother. And I'm putting this up because she's saying that she's going to get an attorney and try to do something. She's trying to throw me out, and if I attack her, she'll try to do something, TRO or something else, but she's...
Obviously a super confusing video, and I'm not really sure how to approach this. With BJ Penn, he has such a well-established case of, CTE, drug abuse, and mental illness, amongst other things. I'll take you guys through some of the other things that I found preparing for this video, but you see him down here at the bottom you see him down here at the bottom referring to Paul Abele, and the only thing that I can find on Paul Abele is an amateur MMA record of 1-0 in a fight that looks like it was in Hawaii. Let's see. Yeah, in Puhi, Hawaii. And I don't think any recognizable names on the card except for this Paul Abele, who won via second round TKO. But that's all that there is about this Paul Abele character. And while he is accusing this Lorraine Abele of being involved with selling his house or his mom's house and taking their money, he's showing a picture of Lorraine Inouye, who is a Hawaii state senator. So in his mind, he has come to the conclusion that the government is working to create a clone to steal his family's wealth. And this is who he thinks is doing it, but it is a lady with another name, just to be clear. BJ Penn seems to be confusing people with other people because of similar names, but it's gotten to the point where his mother, who he says is not his mother, is potentially going to look for a restraining order because she's afraid for her safety. Here's a clip that he posted right here.
Trying to throw me out, and if I attack her, she'll try to do something, TRO or something else.
Now there's two other very, very good MMA creators that that have made videos about this topic. ITP MMA, that's In the Pocket MMA, and On the Liver MMA. And In the Pocket MMA, also known as ITP MMA, they actually pulled this right here that I thought was really interesting, of something that some people are saying that BJ Penn could be suffering from amongst his other problems, called Capgras syndrome. And it says here that Capgras syndrome is a rare psychiatric disorder characterized by the delusional belief that a familiar person, such as a family member or close friend, has been replaced by an identical imposter. Symptoms: the imposter may look identical, but in some way is different. The patient may experience anxiety, fear, and anger. And obviously, this is a symptom BJ Penn seems to have, but it doesn't mean that he necessarily is suffering from this syndrome. But we move on. Many people are speculating that this is drug abuse and CTE. All types of different things going on with BJ. He's a bit of a wild guy, okay? So this is Nick Lentz saying that he's a junkie.
Finally, I guess, I don't know why all of a sudden he's decided, maybe he came down off some coke binge or something, and he decided now's the time that we're going to actually accept it. So you're not a legend. You're a dirtbag. You're a drug addict. You don't take care of your family. You don't take care of your fans. You do nothing good for nobody, and you need to get your shit together. Like, not to go into too much history, but the way I grew up and the place that, like, where I've been in life, I can spot a drug addict.
So people that have trained with him have said that he's a drug addict. So now you have all types of things such as brain damage / CTE, other mental disorders, and drug abuse in the mix right here. And this is all very concerning from somebody like DJ, who seems to not even believe that CTE exists. So that, along with what seems to be long-term drug abuse, if some of the stories are accurate about him, BJ Penn has got a lot going on in his mind, and he's actually putting his own mother in danger, along with other people in the family. He's been arrested for assaults, fighting in public. That's what got him released from the UFC. That was the last straw. He's been accused of sexually assaulting people before. But the confusing thing about all of this is that he did run for governor of Hawaii, and he did lose in the Republican primary, but 20,000 people. And when you consider that only 37,000 people voted for the winner, 20,000 people thought that BJ Penn was supposed to be the guy running their state. So does this mean that these people are extremely lost, or is there another side to what goes on with BJ Penn? Because I'm looking at this, I see clips over and over again regarding BJ Penn, and I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose him with CTE, but you know, he also claimed that the CIA was responsible for Ilia Topuria knocking out his fellow Hawaiian Max Holloway at UFC 308. I'm not really sure what happens here. Is this something that the UFC needs to step in because the brain damage that he potentially took in the UFC could be part of this? Is this something where they need to step in and give him some help, or at least fucking get a phone out of his hand? And we also have Chael Sonnen right here giving his take on it, which I don't necessarily agree with. He's saying that this is a potential marketing ploy for something that BJ Penn could be up to.
And he's a very good performer. I've known BJ a very long time. That would break my heart if this were true. This whole thing would break my heart. I'm just not convinced that we're not pawns in the middle of some type of a marketing angle. BJ Penn had done one when he was fighting.
So I super disagree with this take from Chael. A bunch of respect for Chael. He's one of the reasons I started MMA YouTube. But that take is a little bit of like an old head take that won't admit that CTE affects some of these fighters. A lot of the old heads, you know, Chuck Liddell says he's not a CTE, or no. What was it? No, not Chuck Liddell. Stone Cold Steve Austin was like, I'm not a CTE guy. I don't believe in it. And there are people out there, and Chael might be one of them. I'm not trying to disrespect Chael, but this is absolutely not a marketing ploy by BJ Penn, in my opinion. I don't think he has the mental faculties to be conjuring up this much of a marketing ploy, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is this a marketing ploy by BJ Penn, or is this just a sad story of a former fighter unraveling in multiple ways? So let me know your thoughts down below. Should the UFC step in or no? It just seems too crazy for nobody to say anything. And for Chael to kind of act like it's not real or true is a little bit concerning. I'm just saying. Did you like this video? Then like and subscribe down below. I also do multiple live streams per week, along with behind the scenes content and members only live streams for our channel members. So become a channel member for access to bonus content. It's only $5 per month, and it greatly helps the channel's growth. I also do a podcast with my best friend Bo, and I have a non-MMA channel as well called Wyatt's World. You can check both of those out linked below.